Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Adrian with another release for Avo. So let's see what we have today. So we'll start from the bottom up. So add product resource. This is just something we added to have another resource to test different edge cases on. So nothing that you might be impacted by. Read-only trix field. Thank you, Paul. So it seems that trix doesn't really support a read-only attribute, so we just made it so it will show the show field instead of the edit field for trix whenever you set it to read-only. Ensure that the right resource is used in resource components. So thank you so much, Louis, for this. This is just a small fix, but it does fix an edge case. So it will just use a resource if the field has that added. And quickly we get to the features. So make sure the model is set on the resource for actions. So this is started by Ian. I think I pushed it through the finish line. So this will, so what happens is you can use release fish, you can use fields on actions, right? But the implementation is a little bit different than with resources, and there were some edge cases where trix and belongs to some fields like require the resource ID or a resource, and now you can use these type of fields like trix and belongs to on different actions, and I'll show you how. So I'll go to fish, and what happens is if you want to use like belongs to, it's definitely going to be more difficult when you select multiple resources, multiple records, because the belongs to needs an actual like one record on which to attach that belongs to association. So it's actually made for usage inside like one record. So this is the release fish action, and when I click it, I see the belongs to, which is also searchable. So you can search through and find one, and avocado. And now this is a trix field that I was telling you about. I'm just gonna say hi, and when I run this, it says like one fish released with the message hi by avocado. So basically it read whatever I passed into these fields. So I think this is going to make actions a little bit better going forward. Next, I skip the show view by Paul. Thank you so much. He worked tirelessly for this. So what happens is I'm just going to go into my initializer, and by default, Avo provides you for every resource. It provides you like with the index view, the show view, and the edit view, right? And also like the create view, but it's the same thing with edit. But maybe you don't need the show view, so you don't need these details, this new page, and you just want to go to edit, and now you can do that. So I'm just going to go, and yes, this is a little bit crowded, I know, but resource default view, and instead of show, I'll just say edit. And now whenever I go to like the project index, you'll see that the show button has disappeared. So basically I cannot go in there. But more, whenever you have like a link to resource or ID links to resource, or maybe let's see the posts, the link of that of the image on the grid, whenever you click it, instead of taking you to the show view, it will just take you to the edit view, and whenever you hit save, it'll just redirect back. So it's just like that. So now we're basically skipping the show view for resources. So if you need that, perfect, we got you covered. What up next? Add data attributes to sidebar items. Yes, this is something coming from let's see, yes, Raja. Okay, perfect. So this is basically, I'm just going to show it to you. So you can just go into any like menu item, like a resource or a link or maybe a dashboard, whatever generates a link for you, and you can say, you can add data attribute. So you can say something like turbo false if you have that. So now if I go to users, these will be like, I'm going to open the network tab. Okay, so these will be fetch requests, Teams, see, so this is turbo. But if I go to fish, I'm just going to inspect it really quick. It'll say data turbo false. So whenever I click it, I'm going to go to network. It's just going to do a full redirect. So it's going to give you that power of having data attributes on all of those sidebar links. So this is pretty cool. Thank you, Raja, for this. Cool. So next up, it's create button on has one association. Perfect. Thank you, Paul, for this. So I think a user might have a fish. So let me just revert everything to have the show view again. So let's take a user, and now, oh, sorry, yeah, this one. A user has a fish. So you can see the attach fish button. But now if I go user policy and update this to true, so create fish, now we'll be able to see the create fish, create new fish button, and this will take us to a nested link inside like create new fish, and I can add that as well. Coolio. So this is about it for today's release. We are still working on a few things. So we're updating Turbo. This is a PR from Lewis. Thank you so much, Lewis. You've been in the spotlight. So custom policies, you'll be able to go to user resource and say something like, I think it's authorization policy equals, and you'll be able to do like custom, where is it? Custom user policy. So you can further control like your authorization. Generate resource from model attributes. This is something Paul has been working on. So whenever you'll do Rails generate Avo resource and say product, it will try to infer the fields and it will add the fields automatically from your model. So it will make your life a little bit easier. Belongs to inside tab links. This is a bug. Sometimes they don't work as expected. Batch delete. This is something that Paul has been working on. So we still want to see how we're going to implement this. So you'll be able to select multiple records and hit the delete button. So you'll have like this action for multiple records. Coolio. So what next? Resource sidebar. So Paul has been working on this. It's looking nice. We don't have any screenshots for you now, but it's coming up very nice. So this will help you when you have fields that might not be suited for like this long horizontal space. So you'll have this birthday, but you just want to display it somewhere here on the sidebar. So this is going to be a nice addition. Expose native fields. This is something that I have to pick up and finish and push it to the finish line. Add daytime filter. Olex, thank you so much for like starting up this PR. So you'll be able to use date and daytime filters here. So as like a simple date or a range. What is this? So ensure parent resource. Perfect. So there are some edge cases where the wrong resource is being selected instead of the right one. So we're trying to fix this here with Lewis. Support alternate authorization schemes. Again, thank you so much, Desmond. This is perfect. We'll be able to support action policy. Resource cards. This is on my field as well. So this I have to end to finish. What else? We have a few good first issues. Let's see. So I have 7 of them. So go and check them out. Next, what is up? So Wroclove.rb. So go check out the latest talks from Wroclove.rb. You'll find mine on how to package a Rails engine, but please check them out. Check all of them out because they are outstanding. They're just very, very good. So you don't want to miss them. So that's about it for this week. Thank you for being here and being an awesome community, and share Avo with your peers. Bye.